Why, hello there, Jacob here. And today, I have an unboxing for you. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into this. So, yeah, this particular bad boy comes to us from eBay. And this particular bad boy will make a first in my collection. And, well, let's just say, might have fallen down another collecting rabbit hole here. At least momentarily or partially. So yeah, I'll explain what that means here in a minute, but oh baby. I am super stoked for this particular jersey, and well, you'll see why here in a sec. But as I just said, this is another NHL jersey. Comes to us from the Atlantic Division, and it is a first in my collection. Ooh. So yeah, I kind of pre-opened this box because I will say though the seller really did a good job of taping this and, you know, with the adhesive and glue and all that stuff. So wanted to make sure that I was being safe with the jersey. And well, just looking at this now, man. Oh, I'm super excited for this. Every time I get one of these, I'm like a kid in a candy store. Even though this is only my second ever of this type of jersey. Boom. It is a Buffalo Sabres Road Adidas from like 2017, 18, 19 or so. But, just like in my, well, last video and stuff like that here. This particular bad boy is. Again, see how well this will pick this up here. This is a made in Canada. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. This is another made in Canada jersey. And this particular bad boy is a size 58G. Alrighty. So, for those of you who may or may not know how made in Canada sizing goes, the sizing, as far as I've known, thanks to the Winnipeg Jets official pro shop, it goes by 52, 54, 56, 58, 58G, 60, and 60G. So what does the G mean? As I just stated before, 58G means this is a goalie cut Buffalo Sabres made in Canada. So yeah. Who knows, this particular jersey could have been worn by like Linus Ullmark or something like that. Now, could have been also a lot of other players too, because, well, let's be honest here, Buffalo Sabres fans probably want to forget this era ever exists. Again, you know, I can't say blame them, because, you know, a lot of mediocrity and just overall bull-bloning and just bad management. But I think finally, ever since the Jack Eichel trade and all that stuff, they're finally on a, you know, better moving forward course. But anyway, let's go ahead and actually get into the jersey and sort of what makes this jersey unique. Well, again, first and foremost, made in Canada jerseys are some heavy mother lovers, especially the goalie edition jerseys, because for those of you, you know, obviously the reason why these are different and stuff like that is because, again, they're meant for the goaltenders, which I'll go ahead and actually show that off to you first. You see this particular, like, striping and stuff down here, or how they sewed the particular jersey through the stripe and stuff like that, is for the goalie's pads. Because goalie pads and stuff like that are different than even my Made in Canada Calgary Flames jersey, because that's more of a player edition. And obviously, you know, with the goaltender, they need to have different type of pads and just a lot more padding and stuff like that, especially when they're sitting out there in front of the net getting peppered with, you know, 80-mile-an-hour plus slap shots. Woof, Madone. So, yeah, you can see why a lot of these jerseys have special cuts and stuff like that, and why those sizes are typically the bigger sizes is because you need to be able to fit the padding underneath while still letting the goalie breathe and all that stuff. But yeah, otherwise it's kind of like my last Made in Canada here. The NHL shield is like part and parcel with the actual fabric. The strings, which again, hopefully Fanatics kind of just does away with the strings, because again, they haven't done anything since like the Reebok days or even before. Here is the crest. And like I say, this is the older style Buffalo Sabres jersey, so it's not a prime green technically. Thinking this would have been like an arrow ready and stuff like that. So it's pretty similar to my Thomas Vanek Reebok Premier, but obviously a lot more heavier and a lot more thicker and stuff like that. And the striping, which is also very similar to my Thomas Vanek. And then on the back, as I mentioned, here's the Adidas, which again is very similar to just the retail, with the old piping and striping and stuff like that on the back. And obviously with this being a Made in Canada, boom, reinforced fight strap. And yeah, obviously the dimples and all that stuff. And as I said before, boom, this is a goalie edition jersey. So that's why I say this is the first in my collection. So yeah, as I said before, just a solid jersey, and whew, especially with Adidas kind of, slowly but surely leaving the NHL and stuff like that over these next couple of seasons. I try to snipe up some of these if I can. And also, too, this particular one still has tag from, it looks like, the Sabre shop. So I think this particular person actually bought it straight from the Sabres store. And obviously here is the inside tagging and stuff like that. And this particular bad boy was made March of 2019. So yeah, Buffalo Sabres Old Road Made in Canada goalie jersey. Yeah, like I say, just another one added to the Made in Canada collection. Yeah, these things are kind of addictive if you haven't noticed. But again, I think I got a really good deal on this. I think I paid like $170 or so. After all was said and done, about $200 with tax and all that stuff, in a pay-in-4 option. So yeah, for no more than about retail of a prime green name and number, I got an actual, on ice jersey. And also stay tuned because, well, got a couple more jerseys on the way, including, well, I know, ironically enough, I literally just said this last episode, but the pickup of the year. And this particular bad boy will be coming from Canada, and it still hasn't shipped as of June 20th, 2:14 Central Standard Time, so I'll let you know when that comes in. But I do have another NHL jersey on top of that coming from eBay as well. That should be here by the end of the week. So yeah, that'll basically conclude today's video. So until we meet again, this is Jacob. Have a good day.